Walking to work today. Beautiful day in the hood. Okay, how y'all doing? We are in the hood. The neighborhood of my daughter. It's kind of a tight spot. Getting in here, you'll see as we go on out. Nice fresh cup of coffee. Cheers. It's really weird. All the streets getting into this area are tight. Once you get into this area, the streets are nice and big. Neighbors are probably saying, is that guy lost? What the hell is he doing in our hood? It's all new to me. My daughter just moved here a couple weeks ago. There happens to be a spot for me to park the tractor and trailer. And since our Moab trip took longer, it was supposed to deliver today, not yesterday, but we did get it done yesterday. Since it took longer, oh, sorry about that sun. Can't do much about it. I missed my pickup for yesterday, but they're going to do it for us this morning. So we're on our way to go get loaded. Thought we were going to California. We're going to Las Vegas. One thing about Grand Junction is they really don't have any restrictions on parking. You just have to be, like, I could park right there to the right, as long as I'm 10 feet from a driveway or 10 feet from a curb. They don't have a problem. At my daughter's boyfriend's house, he's got parking over there. I parked there. The HOA got really upset, which HOAs do. About anything, they get upset. All houses are supposed to be white. Yours is off-white. Repaint it. We called the cops and everything. And I did my due diligence by researching and making sure I could park there before I actually did. And State Patrol came back there. That's when I was like, oh, he's the guy that can actually do something to me. They pretty much do all the regulating on tractor trailers. They're trained to deal with CMVs as far as logbooks and what we are and are not supposed to do. I saw him out there and I come walking up to him and he gets out of his car. Can I help you? And I go, I don't know. I hope I can help you. That's my rig. Oh, we just got a complaint. I'm just checking it out. You're good. I'm like, all right. I did my inspection of my... Check the regulations before I park there, so appreciate it. Have a good day. See ya. As you can see, here's another semi parking close to home. Before I actually parked there, I had to go through the neighborhood and make sure everything was clear as far as clearances with tree branches and all that happy crap, which turned out to be just fine. So he gets to park right in front of his house. Nobody coming, so I'm going to take this lane. Tight right there. Like the wide open highway, huh? Called these people and asked them when they open their gates to get loaded. They actually open it at 8 o'clock, but he says they open the gates at 7:45, so we're going to be getting there right at, I'm going to say 7:50 maybe, 7:55. Probably got a late start this morning. I should have probably left at 7:30, 6:30 I mean. 48 degrees out this morning. Come on, what is this light doing? taking it easy around them corners. I don't want to spill my coffee too much. Not too much, I don't want to spill it at all. Should be crossing the Colorado River here. Not right here, these are the train tracks, but looks like we're going to have to wait until next season for more snow videos, huh? Spring has sprung. There's the Colorado right here. Behind Mike the Choked Chicken. They're on Highway 6 and Highway 50. They call it Highway 6 and 50. Stay on this highway to Moab, sorry. Montrose. Take it to Montrose and turn left, go up over Wolf Creek Pass. Oh, sorry, Monarch. Man, I can't think this morning. Monarch Pass over there towards Colorado Springs, Salida, Pueblo, Canyon City. Hate to see that. Somebody lost a cat. Unless it's an alley cat, a feral cat. It's a dead cat now. This is a bouncy ass road that we're headed to. I'll get some video to show you what I mean here in a bit. Literally bounce you off the highway if you've been watching. But it's not like the road's bad. It's just the way, I don't know if they didn't level it right. And it just started to warp. Or they laid it like that without leveling it. It's pretty brutal. So I'll show you here in a few seconds. So those mountains in the background there, Telluride. I can tell you ride those mountains. I'm gonna get back up there again. See what I mean by this road? A little fast here. Bring it on down, bring it on down. Back to 67. This is between Grand Junction and Delta, Colorado. See what I mean by this road? Woohoo! Woohoo! This clown in this tow truck went past me, and it got in front of me and slowed me down, and now he's passing me again. but I have since turned my high beams on. Of course, it was on a hill, but there was nobody behind us, so he could have stayed there. I hope this is coming out on video okay, how rough this road is. They put that 50 east right in the perfect spot, that sign. Now we're headed east. Looks like I'm going to have to do another inside windshield clean. Do it about once every couple of months. I love those mountains. Those are some of my favorite mountains in Colorado. Go back down there if I can get them. Delta, Colorado. Elevation 4961. Worried about that car right there on the left. Unmarked police car, I thought it was. Madison River is flowing pretty good with the runoff. We are going to take the truck route, not go through all the stoplights of downtown Delta. Maybe we'll come back through it. Nice old cars in that junkyard there. Because I don't think it's a junkyard, it's probably a hoarder. We are almost to our destination. On the main route again. So we are close to our destination. The time is 7:45 Mountain Time, local time. See those mountains in the background there? If we stay on this highway, we're actually on Highway 50 East, but we're actually southbound right now. If we stay on this highway, go through those mountains straight ahead of us. It's called the $1 Million Highway, also known as Red Mountain Pass. I am definitely one of these days going to get footage of us taking the semi up there. Hopefully it'll be this summer. We're not supposed to go on that highway, but it's the shortest point between like Durango and Montrose. They want us to go over to Lizard Head Pass. So I think one of my earlier snow videos has us going up through Lizard Head Pass. So we were at our destination. I'm glad I don't see any other semis here, because that would mean we were in line. This is a tough part right here because see that ridge? Trying to get out of this place is kind of tough, same as trying to get in it. They just keep on coming. Every time you think you're ready to go, another one will come around that. It's like that. There's a little bit of a hill, see? And then all of a sudden, boom, they pop right up. We're going for it because we're not going to be here all day. And another one will come showing up after that. Dust control. One thing Colorado uses is mag chloride on this dirt. It works phenomenally well. So I'll show you how we load up sawdust. Because I have a dry van. See you in a bit. Okay. Let's go get loaded up. So the way we get loaded with a dry van, since it's not bagged, like this stuff is bagged, usually when I picked up bagged stuff like this, they'll have a ramp, and then they run the forklift up and down the ramp. But here, we use the conveyor belt. Now, how did this guy get in there? He wasn't there when I got here this morning. It was BS. I saw him come through after us. He came in through the back way. Apparently he does this all the time, so now we're going to have to wait even longer. Anyway, there's a conveyor belt. We back up into the conveyor belt and they keep loading it. We just move forward a little bit as they're loading. BS. There was no trucks when we got here. I don't know for sure if it was that truck that drove by. I'll find out in a minute. Might have just been when they've been loading since last night. Okay, that is not the one that drove by. So he must have been here earlier, I guess. I don't know how. We got here at 7:50. But you can see what he does there. He loads it up into that little hopper. I'll show you here in a minute. So he loads it up into that trailer truck right there, to the bed of that truck, and that belt feeds it into the other conveyor belt. And there's a guy inside the trailer moving the arm, I guess, loading it back and forth left to right. You can see him pop out and tell the driver to go forward. I'd sure like to know how this guy got in here so quick. I should have asked the gal inside what's the earliest I can actually get loaded. No biggie, at least we're next. Because it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to load each truck. And then the way they unload it, they bring a bobcat with a pretty big scoop on it, and they drive it in the trailer, pick up a load, back out, dump it off to the side, and have a bigger loader like this one here, pick it up every 5 or 6 dumps and move it to a bigger pile. Then they sweep out the trailer and you're all good to go somewhere else. The only thing is it leaves the little wood chips in the slats where you put the straps on the inside of the trailer. You look at the panels on this tractor, this trailer here. On the inside of those lines, vertical lines, on the inside of the trailer, there's little slots that you can put a strap into so you can secure loads. So little bits of dust, sawdust get in those things and fill them up. It kind of sucks trying to get a strap in there sometimes. It's full of wood chips. Then I go for some bacon and eggs, hash browns, some grits, coffee and orange juice and water, English muffin. Oh, but that's not going to happen. I got some food in here and I'm going to get on it. See you in a bit. Call it playground mulch. loaded up. Let's go get our scale weight. We'll run through the scale to see where we are. So I talked to the loader guy. And I'm like, when do you guys actually start loading trucks? He's like, 8 o'clock. So that truck we saw, he just started. That's why it took a while. And I'm like, well, the guy told me that you guys opened the gate at 7:45. I showed up at 7:50. Actually, we showed up at 7:50. And there was no trucks. He goes, oh, well, they actually opened it up earlier. He even told me that I can come around to the second gate. If that gate is locked, to drive around, go and get my paperwork, and be sitting back there, be all good and ready before 8 o'clock. So I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Wasn't too bad, though. The time is 9:41. We got here roughly 2 hours ago. Almost 2 hours. I'm okay with that. We're going to Vegas. If I had known, I would have waited a little bit longer to start my Obama clock. But I still have enough time to pull over for my half-hour break and not eat into my driving time. So we're only 8.5 hours from Vegas, roughly 8.5, 9 hours. So we'll just run hard. We'll run for a while, take a half-hour break, and then run the rest of the way in. I think that'll call it a day. We get to party in Vegas tonight. Maybe. We'll see what happens. If they have another load sitting there ready to rock and roll, I will hook into it and knock out the last part of the miles for the hours we have left. It's a cool water truck, square tank. Axle way. The thing is cool about Colorado and Wyoming, you can do 36,000 on one axle. So if I was staying in those states, I would not scale out. But we're going to Utah, Arizona, and Nevada to get to Vegas. So we need to square our axles up. I think we're going to be okay. I got my axles slid pretty far forward. In case, usually when they go to California, it's what you have to do. And this load still could be going to California. Just because I'm dropping it in Vegas doesn't mean it goes there. Okay. 12:3:40. I'll zoom out a little bit better for you guys to see it. It changes 12:4. Okay, 12400. Now we go to the next one, 37. I hate it when it does that. So we'll call it 3740. Wait. Yep, 3740. $77.5. I'm gonna guesstimate. Not even close. 67.4. Those numbers all look good. Do the math. 37,000 minus 12 would be what? Can't do the math. 25, is that right? And then 30. Okay. Off we go. This is a good load if we had weather to deal with, but we don't have no weather. We have perfect weather. They call that the Mesa up there. Where are you going to go camping at? Oh, up on the Mesa. It's all flat up there. Okie dokie. Well, I think that's a good enough video for this morning. Get some more, of course, later on. Y'all enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for riding shotgun. See you on the next one. Peace.